Hi, this is going to be my first dome shave or solar panel shave. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I have shaved with the Mach 3 once before because I wanted to try it out. This is only my second shave for my head. I've got a little bit of growth. I have been using an electric shaver, which is actually surprisingly good, the Braun Series 7. That's surprisingly good. It gets pretty close to a BBS, that does. I was really surprised and impressed by that, but I have been using that during the week. This is probably about the third day or 2.5 days of growth. So what am I going to use for the shave? Well, I'm going to use the Razorock brush, synthetic, one of the original copies of the Plisoft, I think. And I'm going to use the Mach 3. Thinking about the leaf razor. I'm sort of mulling it over. I've spent a lot of money lately, so I'm going to use the Captain's Choice shaving balm. Pre-shave wise, I'm using Balm BE. I'm just doing a head shave today. It's not tomorrow is the face shave day, so I'm going to use Palmolive Classic. I wanted to go with something that I could rely on. Most soaps you can rely on, but that's easy. Usual Boots, Tea Tree and Witchazel. Nivea. So Nivea Sensitive, followed by, that's the Aftershave Balm. Then I'm going to use the Arko Gold Cologne. And to finish it all off, as you all know by now, I'm going to go with Nivea Men. So that's basically where we're at. I'm going to get everything ready, get my head wet, and we'll go from there. So I'll be back shortly. So, back again. I'm going to use the Balm BE now to put on my head. I've wet my head again using my trusty spray. So the Balm BE is like a gel, so just thought I'd show you that. Right, let's put this on my head. So with it being a few days growth, I'll be intrigued, because one of the problems I always had with a cartridge razor is that it would clog up. Really wasn't, certainly when you'd had 2-3 days growth, it wasn't really that efficient. Right, so get the old brush, squeeze it out. I'll put some the Palmolive cream in there, so I'm just going to lather up. I think that needs a bit of water. So more water. Right, I hope everybody's had a good week. This looks ready. And I hope you're all looking forward to my shave tomorrow. I know I certainly am. I always really look forward to it by this time of the week. Right, on with the lather, onto the head. It feels weird, I must admit. This is only the second time I've actually wet shaved my head. And it does feel really strange. I'll get used to it eventually. I know IMCDB is watching this. So hi IMCDB, Chris. Yeah, we had a little sort of conversation on his channel about a nickname for gentlemen's grooming, and I suggested a nickname, and it's for the guy who does Gentleman's Groom Room is called Jack, and so there have been various suggestions, and I thought of the song Jack the Knife. It would be a good nickname because he's a big shaver, hence the knife connection. But yeah, quite a well-known song. Right, here we go. This is with, I don't know why this doesn't, it should be tracking me really. Let me just see if I can get this. There we go, it's tracking now. So here we go. Oh, I'm going to go with the grain first time round. I must admit that this Mach 3 works for me, hasn't cut me. As I say, I am thinking about the leaf because the Mach 3, I mean, you're still paying, I don't think it's as expensive as it used to be, but it's still quite expensive, I think, in comparison to DE shaving. I think, what was it, about £12 for 8 blades, is it? Which, you know, is still expensive in comparison to DE blades. I mean, it costs you less than £1 to buy that many blades with DE. So I am considering the leaf razor that IMCDB uses. The only issue with that is the cost of it, and at the moment I just don't think I want to go down that road. I'll stick with this for now. Get my scalp used to it, and then maybe next month I'll get the leaf razor to try. So it sounds like it's doing a good job. I mean, I don't know why I'm shaving at the top here. There's no bloody hair left there anyway. Oh, that doesn't look right. Need that to go up a bit. So maybe I turn the tracking off. Otherwise it's going to keep moving down. But yeah, it does feel nice though, I have to say. The first time I did it, I was surprised at how much I actually enjoyed the shave. It really, really was a pleasant experience. So far this razor's done alright. It's staying perfectly clean. It's not getting blocked up, so I'm quite surprised by that. Oh, I'm still getting used to. See if I can feel anything anywhere. The grain is going well. So I think go against the grain now. So a bit more of this on. Or against the cross. But I'm not sure whether doing across the grain, which way do you go across? You sort of go round your head. I think it's just, as long as you get a BBS, I think that's probably, it's the aim of the game. So if you can get a BBS with just a couple of passes, then I'm going to add a bit more water to this, and this thing that MC Shaving showed me actually does work. A bit more difficult when your hands are wet, but it just adds a bit more water to the soap. Yeah, it's the only one of the things I find difficult, because I've got this back injury. Getting my arm up there, either arm, can actually be quite painful. It's like somebody injecting you with boiling hot water into your arteries. When you put your arm above your head. Right, so this is against the grain, so I'm just gonna, I will go across here. I've forgotten to do the across the grain pass, but let's just see the result of this. You can certainly hear it cutting, and you can feel it cutting. I think this blade will probably need changing next time. When my daughter saw the video, she was quite shocked, but she used to, whenever she cut my hair, she always had a little giggle, because I had a little oasis of hair, little tuft of hair that would grow there, and she always used to cut my hair and always giggled when she got to that little tuft, because it was so pointless, but it was hanging on there for grim life. She said she's going to miss that now, because she's not going to be cutting that off, using the electric buzzer or whatever, clippers, to cut it off. I've actually got my son into wet shaving now. I might try and persuade him to come on one of my videos, but we'll see. Let's see if he's brave enough. I think he thinks I'm mad. Because he's been using these. These are my old Mach 3s, but he's just picked them up and started to use them. But I think now he's seen the price of the blades, he's got interested, and he's actually done a couple of shaves now, a couple of wet shaves. So there's quite a lot here to pick up on, but it's not done a bad job, mainly at the back. But yeah, I watched IMCDB's last video about the Razorock Hawk stainless steel version 3 Razorock Hawk. That looks amazing. I'm so tempted. I've got the version 2, but it's aluminium, and I prefer the weight, as he does, of stainless steel or brass. It doesn't matter, but it's just got to have a bit of weight to it. And the downside to the aluminium razors is they're too light for me. I mean, I enjoy using them, but I find I have to focus more on when I use those. So here goes. So it's just, there's a lot more pickups I find with this. Just feeling around. I think it's time I changed the blade on this. I think there's 2 Mach 3 blades left in the cupboard that I found. Yeah, pretty much getting there, just giving my arm a rest. A bit there. That works quite well, where I'm just placing it on and I'm just going back and forth. I'm not actually lifting the razor off the skin. Just did it by accident. I mean, I'm sure it's an already known technique, but that is BBS there. Not so here. So let's feel around a little bit here. That's pretty much it. That's a BBS shave. A little bit. There we go. So that's me done. I'm gonna clean myself off and I'll be right back. So back again. Just gonna put some cold on my head now and go on with the alum and see how that is. Wow, that feels cold. Bit of cold water doesn't do anybody any harm. Right, on with the alum. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, there's a bit of a burn. It's not actually as bad as last time. Actually, it's quite a bit there. Ooh. I'm going to take that back. It is burning a little bit in certain places. But you kind of expect that when you're just starting out with head shaving, I guess. It's very similar to face shaving. I mean, when you first start out, it will burn because your skin has to get used to it. But yeah. Now, something I will say, my son, as I was saying, my son started wet shaving. He used this and he just left it to dry naturally after wetting it. And it feels like sandpaper. You never leave alum blocks just to dry, air dry. Dry them off with a towel and then let them air dry. Don't leave them soaking wet because they'll form crystals on the outside and it feels like sandpaper. So I'm just letting that do its job. Tomorrow, just trying to think, I think it's the Razorock. Yeah, it is. It's the Razorock tomorrow with the face shave. I was tempted to do it today, but I know I've set my itinerary for Saturdays to do my face shave, and that's what everybody expects. So I'm going to stick to that. And I think I'm going to do my head shaves on a Friday. As I say, I'm thinking about the leaf razor. I've thought about the, oh God, I've forgotten the name of it. It looks like a little car on your head. But from some of the videos, Another Cut Above, he doesn't rate those so much on the basis that they get clogged. There's no way for the hair to escape out the back of the cartridge razor, unless that's changed, I don't know. He likes the Omni razor, but again, that kind of looks like an old-fashioned bar of soap that's just got two razor blades on the inside facing away from each other, and you just do that. You just keep it on your head. That's probably where I got the idea of just shimmying my Mach 3 over my head. But yeah, so Fridays will be head shaving day. Saturdays face shave on this channel. I'm not as mad as Chris from IMCDB to do that every day. Oh, don't think I could do that. Don't think I could do that. Right, so, but kudos to you, Chris. I just couldn't do it. Right, on with the Witchazel. And I do love this boot stuff. Burning again. On with the Nivea. I don't bother hanging about much for that. I just slap it on. Probably got too much there. On with the Nivea Aftershave Balm. And I'll just let that dry in a second. But yeah, what do you think? I mean, does it suit me? I think it does. My daughter actually quite likes it. It's not far off what I mean, I used to have a number 1 or a number 2, I can't remember. I think it was usually a number 2 that I had. So it's not that different, other than there's literally no hair there at all. But I actually enjoy it. I quite like it, and I enjoy the shave tremendously. So, right, on with the Arko Gold. That's burning as well, as you'd expect. And then the final stage for me, which is the bit I love, it just finishes it off. The skin feel afterwards is the Nivea. There's just something about it. So that's it. That's the shave. I feel a bit of a sinner for doing this, but from the Mach 3&Me and my new solar panel, extended solar panel, well, vis-a-vis bald head, bye bye for now.